Hey, what's going on, guys? Rhino here, bringing you an announcement video, something cool that's going to be happening before too terribly long. Number one, I had some audio problems in the last video. I fixed it. I was able to fix that pretty quickly, so hopefully the audio sounds a lot better in this one. And number two, the really awesome thing is I've been talking to my friend who runs the channel, and this is going to sound weird because of the way it plays out. But basically, my friend who runs the channel and I want to start a podcast on this channel, the channel you're seeing this on, that he runs, but I'm the one who posts the videos. So basically, we are both atheists, and we agree on a lot of the same topics, and we think it would be really cool to get together in a podcast and talk about those things. And maybe a weekly thing, monthly thing. We don't know. We'll see what happens. That's something we'll have to adapt to, but something that we can both get together and talk about these topics because we both know a lot about religion. We both know a lot about science, a decent amount about science in the general sense. We're not scientists ourselves, obviously. We know a decent amount about other religions and the typical arguments that arise between theists and atheists. And we both basically hold the same viewpoints on a lot of different things. But we're also hoping that at some point we'll have some disagreements that we can talk over in the podcast, which should add entertainment value. So we're going to be working on that. But I want to state before anyone just turns away from it, this won't be a strictly religion-based podcast. It will be religion will be a lot of the topics, especially early on, but it will be from the vantage point of two college kids. We're going to talk about other things. We're going to have podcasts about college itself. We're going to have podcasts about things in the news, current events, things going on, stuff like that, things with YouTube maybe. Like, we have a whole range of things that we're going to talk about, and you'll be able to tell based on the title what we're talking about in this specific podcast. And so you can tell if it's going to be a religion-based one, if it's going to be gaming related. My friend is into gaming, and so we'll probably have some gaming related ones where we talk about new games, certain games that are coming out, etc. We'll adapt as we go. We will have it be a themed podcast, meaning if one of our topics is about religion, then that whole podcast will be relatively ish around religion. And so you'll know that you're not missing out on any gaming podcasts by tuning into a religion or by missing a religion podcast, and you won't need to listen to every single podcast that goes up on the channel itself. And so we're gonna work on that. We're gonna have to fine tune the details. I wanted to ask if anyone here would be able to make if anyone here does graphics. Basically, I sent out a message to a couple people on Skype, and I wanted to see if anyone here could possibly do the graphics. I'm just gonna read the message verbatim, what I sent to a couple people who do graphics, but none have responded yet. But basically I said, hey, I need something done, and I was wondering if you think you'd be able to do it. Please let me know. Here's what I need. A background for a podcast that will be seen on the videos we run the podcasts, as we won't have video playing. We won't have the vlog-style videos playing. On the background, we want the following, but we're kind of lenient on it. Number one, an animated version of myself and the co-host. We'll provide a real-life picture for you to go off of. We're not looking for an extremely detailed and intricate animation of us. We're looking for those cool laid-back animations of us. Both of our Twitter handles located in a creative way, whether that be have our pictures in the Twitter handles below us or etc. Whatever you want to do. If you want to do something kind of cool, you could make our shirts we each have our shirt, and then our Twitter handle goes across our shirt or something like that. It's up to you. A creative layout for the rest to make it unique and attractive. It doesn't have to be super professional, just attractive. Keep in mind that we will mostly be discussing religious topics, if that helps with your design idea or not. If we use yours, we'll probably shout you out in the podcast and the description, or both. And so we're looking for someone to help us make one of these backgrounds. If you can, please let me know. I'll have my friend put my Skype in the description of the video, so you'll be talking to me, not my friend, and then we'll work out the rest of the details, because we also need to figure out how to actually record the podcast. since my recording software doesn't record Skype calls, so his audio wouldn't show up, and so we're gonna have to figure that out. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. Be sure to follow my Twitter, which my friend will put in the description, for updates on the podcast if there is any. We probably won't start out by doing them live at all. We may at some point go live, but for the most part, it will be recorded podcasts. That's about it. If anyone has any questions, feel free to post them in the comments below. I'll try to have my friend answer them if he can. If you are able to help me out with the graphics at all in any way, please let me know by adding my Skype, which my friend will put in the description below. And other than that, have a nice day, guys. Peace out.